Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm Fox 19 Now, First Alert Meteorologist Anna DuVall, here with your forecast update. Today is Wednesday and it's been a beautiful day out there today. Lots of clear blue skies, a little warmer today than it was this time yesterday. We can go ahead and click on a couple of these views here so that we can really see how everything is looking out there. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. It's just taking a second to load here, but again, been a beautiful day. We're just waiting for more people to get in here. This is what we're looking like right now. Crystal clear skies out there, 75 degrees currently. Maybe a few upper level clouds out there. We have an easterly wind, 5 miles per hour. Feeling pretty solid out there. So if you're heading out the door today, it's feeling pretty good. We are going to warm up just a little bit more by the afternoon hours here into the late afternoon. Of course, so that's what we're looking like live right now. It's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and plan out your day. We had a pretty cool morning today, but this afternoon is going to be sunny, mostly clear out there, maybe a few upper level clouds flowing in, but overall very clear. And we're going to have a pretty mild evening ahead. Our temperatures aren't going to drop off all that much going into the evening hours. Here are our current temperatures across the area right now. Cincinnati 75 degrees as well as Covington, Hamilton 76, 74 Wilmington, Batesville 75 as well as Flemingsburg there. So feeling much of the same across the area. This is going to be the story for the next several days here. So we'll continue to see about the same temperatures for every single day in the coming future here. So let's go ahead, talk about getting you out the door, talk about that ice cream forecast today because things are really going to heat up. It's going to melt pretty fast today with all the sunny skies out there, pretty warm temperatures as well, getting up to 82 by the late afternoon hours here. So feeling pretty good by the end of the day. What you'll need as you're heading out the door, again, we're in those 70s right now across the area. It's pretty pleasant right now. Definitely going to need sunglasses as you're heading out the door. Lots of sunshine to go around for the entire day ahead. And like I said, temperatures staying pretty much the same as we move into the next several days. Looking at this chart, it makes it seem a little bit more dramatic than it is. These are only 2-degree temperature changes there. But overall, we're going to be 1 or 2 ticks away from the high temperature every single day, staying in those mid-80s for most of the next 10 days. So feeling really good. You can see we really tick up as we move into next Saturday. So this is just an extended look at what we're seeing out there, and we can see an even more extended look. If we want to look past our 7-day, past our 10-day here, this is September 18th through the 24th. So this is pretty far out there. We're getting into mid to the end of September here. And you can see we're in this darker red color. This is implying that we will see above normal, above average temperatures for the Cincinnati area in most of the U.S. As you saw there, everyone is going to be, I'm going to go back so we can really take a look at what we're seeing. Most of the U.S. is going to be seeing above average temperatures, or at least right on their normal. So we're expected to be hot all throughout. So this is what we're looking like in terms of our temperatures. I just want to say, if you see a few of those leaves already changing color, we're not supposed to see those leaves change fully at our peak season until we get to about the end of October and early November. If you're seeing any leaves change right now, it's just due to the lack of rainfall that we've had. They're just dying off. They're struggling to survive here. So you might see that a little bit earlier here, but our peak is not supposed to be until late October to early November. So we're going to have to wait out to see those peak colors, but if we don't get some rainfall, we might see those a little bit earlier. According to the Climate Prediction Center here, let's go ahead and switch on over to our precipitation outlook. So just looking about how much rain we're expecting over the next several days. We're looking like we're going to be near normal for our rain totals, which isn't very good. September is one of our driest months of the year here. So near normal is not very much rain for us, and that really isn't going to help the drought monitor that we're seeing here. So behind me is the drought monitor. It gets up to, I'm going to move this a little bit so we can see where that line lies there. This gets updated every Thursday. So tomorrow we'll have a new drought monitor And my guess is that this moderate drought is going to be extended just a little bit further here. Most of the tri-state here is in that abnormally dry section. We haven't seen a lot of rainfall over the last few days here, so we're abnormally dry, but you can see some of our more eastern counties are seeing that moderate drought there. So I am sure that's going to be extended just a little bit, especially because we haven't seen any rainfall. And we're not really supposed to see any rainfall for the next several days here. These are very, very, very slim chances, if any. I can move this again so we can really see these letters here. There we go. Tomorrow, or today, we're not looking at anything. Thursday, 10%, so we're going to be mostly dry. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday is that next big rain chance, but overall, that's going to be in the morning time hours for the most part, so hopefully it won't ruin anybody's Bengals plans that they have out there. As always, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments here, just to make sure everybody is getting anything that they need to know in here. It's a pretty basic forecast that we're going on about over the next several days, pretty similar to what we've been seeing the last several days. So we're really not changing up a whole bunch, but we're still going to go through a whole bunch of stuff. So this is Monday. This is our expected rainfall total. So this is a little less than a week out here, and you can see only about 1/4 of an inch in some places, less than 1/10 of an inch in others. So we're not really expecting a whole lot of rainfall from that rain that we're going to be seeing on Sunday. So this is definitely not drought busting. It's definitely not going to help us out in terms of that drought monitor that we took a look at there. Let's go ahead and turn the page, flip it over, look at our temperatures right now. This is what we're seeing out there. Most people are in that mid-70s range. A few people flirting with the upper 70s there. VV, Owenton, Middletown, all seeing those upper 70s. You can see a few places just in that mid-70 range. Lebanon, Lunken, Batesville, all seeing 75 there. Cincinnati sitting at 76 though. And like I said, we're a few degrees warmer than we were this time yesterday. And that's the story for all of our viewing area here. Everyone is seeing a little bit warmer of temperatures than we were this time yesterday. A few people seeing 6 degrees warmer. A couple of people only seeing 1 or 2 degrees warmer. So it's not feeling a whole lot different, but that sunshine beating down on you, you'll definitely be able to feel the temperature change, especially if you're 5 degrees warmer than you were this time yesterday. So it is getting warmer outside, and we were talking about the warm up that we knew was going to happen over the next several days here. So we're no longer in that fall-like conditions. We're back in that summertime heat again, but without all of that humidity that we had been feeling here. So this is what we're looking like for today. Just to recap, 82 degrees for our high temperature, filtered sunshine, so we might see a few lingering clouds in there, but overall staying clear, staying sunny out there. Very seasonable. Our sunset tonight, 7:54. So getting earlier, we're getting less daylight hours, which means less time for the sun to heat us up. So our temperatures are going to continue to not get as high, but we're going to be seasonal. This is seasonal. What we're feeling outside right now is pretty seasonal for this time of year. If you're going out for a walk or a run today, I know this one's a little old, but definitely having that sunshine throughout the day here. Clouds start to fill in by around 4 o'clock, but you can see those temperatures ticking up. 75 right now, 79 by 2 p.m., 82 by 4 p.m. So feeling pretty good if you're going to go out there, go on a walk, go on a run. The humidity is really low. So you might be sitting here thinking, wow, these temperatures are actually pretty high, but it doesn't feel like it. You can think of this as August, but without all of that humidity attached to it. So this is really feeling dry. It's air that you can really breathe in. So that's what we're thinking for the next couple of days here. That's what will continue to be the trend until we get to about Sunday. We'll get to that in just a second here, but tonight, partly cloudy skies, 57 degrees. Might be jacket worthy. For me, I know I'll be in a light jacket if I head out anytime tonight or tomorrow morning. It's going to be a little chilly there. Very low humidity. That's going to continue to be the story for the next several days. Talking about our Thursday here, we're going to have more clouds moving into the afternoon and evening hours, 83 degrees as our high temperature. Again, we're going to have a warmer morning. This continued to be the trend. We're warming into the next several days here. We already showed you that temperature change over the last 24 hours there, and we're already about 5 degrees warmer than we were this time yesterday. So we're going to continue to see that trend into Thursday as well. So still low humidity out there. It's feeling pretty good. Let's go ahead and transfer over to our muggy meter, because I know this is one of the most important parts of going outside in summer-like heat. We're going to be comfortable for the next 4 days here. You see Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, staying in that comfortable range. Sunday, when that rain chance moves into the forecast, we get a bit muggy. We get a little humid outside, lots of moisture getting added to the air. And you can see we'll tick back down as we get into the beginning part of the work week, but we're still staying pretty humid for Sunday and for Monday. So that's what we're looking like in terms of humidity there. I know that's some bad news. A lot of people don't want all of that humidity coming back into the forecast, but don't worry, it's not expected to stay long. Here's what we're looking like for our weekend forecast here. You can see 85 for Saturday. Clouds are going to increase into the afternoon hours there, and then you can see Sunday we do have a few storm chances. You can see a couple places hitting 90 as well for Sunday, so it's going to be pretty hot out there, but overall feeling pretty good. That humidity is not going to come in until about Sunday, and then we have that storm chance. The unfortunate part of this is that we do have our first Bengals home game happening on Sunday. Of course, we have a few storms. Let's go ahead and look at our Bengals forecast for our Sunday. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. here against the Jacksonville Jaguars there. Tailgating, it's going to be about 74, few clouds out there. Chance of rain, only 10%. Very low chances throughout the entire game. 81 by kickoff, 84 by the time you're driving home. It's going to be pretty mild out there. A little bit muggy for sure. Those storm chances should have moved out of our area by the time we reach that 1 o'clock kickoff. So we're very hopeful that that rain will hold off, but we're just going to give you the first alert for that anyways. Rain possible early on Sunday. That's what we're looking like is going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and show you the future cast of all of this going on. So here is Thursday, 1 p.m., staying dry throughout our Thursday. You can see most people not even seeing any clouds out there. We filter into Friday, again, staying dry, staying clear. This is all good news. Then you see the clouds start to fill in a little bit as we move into Saturday night. This is Saturday around 5 p.m. You can see a few showers up to our north, but a lot of us are going to be staying dry throughout our entire Saturday as well. Then you see those storms move in. You saw them move from the north down to the south here. This is 10 a.m. A lot of people are dry, but you can see kickoff hasn't happened yet. So we're okay with these storms and showers right now. They're going to be very scattered in nature. But you can see just more of our western counties are expecting to see some rain there. We can go back and pause it a little bit more. See, we're going to see some good amount of rain. 5 a.m., most people are going to be asleep. You can see a few heavier pockets of storms there. Again, mostly off to our west. We skip forward 10 a.m., still off to our west. And then as we get into the next couple of hours here, let's pause it right at 1 p.m. when kickoff is supposed to happen for the Bengals here. We're looking mostly cloudy and dry. So hopefully that rain will continue to push out. It's trending earlier and earlier here. So hopefully that's going to help be a little bit drier. We don't want the rain during the Bengals game. So that's good news for us as we move into Sunday evening and early Monday morning. That'll all be cleared out. You can see no clouds to be seen. We're staying dry throughout our Monday as well. You can see those clouds really starting to filter in there. Moving into Tuesday, but again, staying mostly dry. Sorry guys, I did not mean to click to the 7-day, but staying mostly dry for the next several days there. So let's go ahead, again, recap our rain chances because it looks like a lot on here. It's not though, because we can look at Thursday, 10% chance, that's basically nothing. So as Friday, basically nothing on Saturday as well. So most people staying dry throughout today, tomorrow, the next day. Sunday is the bigger rain chance. This is when we see the most potential for rain, and most of that is going to be in the very early morning hours on Sunday. We're not going to see a lot of rainfall totals out of this, but definitely some storms in the really early morning hours that should be cleared out by the time the Bengals kick off at 1 p.m. So that's good news for us. Monday and Tuesday, we might have some lingering storms out there, but overall mostly dry. That'll continue to be the story throughout the week ahead. So we just need to relax and take in the low humidity for the next couple of days. Very similar temperatures, copy and paste like conditions over the next several days. Rain chance on Sunday, higher humidity values, but then we'll go back. That really won't change our temperatures any. We'll be right back in the low to mid 80s and feeling pretty good. Feeling like summer without all that humidity out there. So this is what we're looking like over the next several days here. Go ahead and talk about the Covington Oktoberfest. This is September 12th through the 14th, and you can see Friday looking sunny and mild there, 84 degrees, Saturday 85 degrees, and then Sunday, again, a few of those storm chances. So that's really what we're looking like over the next couple of days. You can see very copy and paste like temperatures out there. We really won't fluctuate all that much in our temperatures. Let's go ahead and talk about our holidays, because I know everyone's looking forward to it being the first day of fall, being Halloween. Everyone's starting to get into that spooky spirit out there. We have 12 days until fall, 51 days until Halloween, 78 days until Thanksgiving, and 106 days until we reach Christmas. So I know that's some exciting news for some people. Getting excited for the holidays. It's definitely something to look forward to. I know I'm looking forward to that first day of fall, the leaves changing colors, one holiday at a time for me, but I do love all of the Halloween decorations I'm already starting to see. And a big part of fall is that peak color as well. And we already talked about this. Some people already seeing some leaves changing colors on trees. That's not part of the leaves changing colors due to fall. That's part of that drought conditions. That's part of the leaves not getting enough water out there right now. So that's not a part of our peak color. If we make it to peak color without all of our leaves dying, that's going to be October 28th through November 4th. But we really need that rainfall to supplement this. We need that rainfall to allow the leaves to get to their peak point. So hopefully we get some rainfall in the coming days. We're supposed to be right on average, but we're going to need a pretty good amount of rainfall to get out of the drought to help those leaves change color on time. So this is what we're expecting for now. If anybody has any questions about the rain in the next couple of days, you can leave them in the comments here. Again, it's very much of the same forecast. I know we kind of went through a lot of today, tomorrow, the next day. Basically all the same conditions, not a lot to talk about over the next several days here. So I'm going to go ahead and, since nobody has any questions, I'm going to go ahead and put the 7-day up, talk about this for a little bit, walk you through it, and then we'll get off of here. So here we go. Thursday, more clouds into the afternoon hours, 83 degrees out there. Again, temperatures aren't going to fluctuate that much. We're going to stay pretty much in the mid 80s for the next 10 days here. So very sunny and mild for Friday. Saturday, those clouds will increase. We have an FC Cincinnati game. Should be great weather to get out there and enjoy the game. Sunday, we have a few storms that are expected. Bengals home game, the very first one. And of course, we have some storms, but most of those are going to be in the really early morning hours on Sunday, so we aren't expecting those to impact the game, but we'll keep you guys posted just in case some models are trending a little bit closer to game time there. Monday, we have those storm chances once again, and that's going to be the same story for our Tuesday. Our humidity really increases by Sunday, so go out there and enjoy the low humidity and breathable air over the next several days. Then as we get into Wednesday, same story, cloudy, mild, 84 degrees. Then as we get into Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next week, I know this is kind of extended, guys, but you can see 85, 83, 86, staying in that mid 80s range there. But you see Oktoberfest starts on Thursday. We have a Reds series coming into town for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So definitely have stuff to look forward to. Definitely have things to do out there, especially when you can enjoy all of this nice, crisp summer-like weather without all of that humidity. Definitely get outside and enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead, take this full screen, let you guys see it, and then I'll get out of y'all's hair. So thank you guys for coming on here and watching me today. As always, you can leave a comment for me and I'll respond to it as soon as possible. But if that's all, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday and a great rest of your work week ahead, and I'll see you guys later.